Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and as many of you may have already guessed, my game of the month for June is, very obviously, Shovel Knight. There wasn't really too much else for competition in my opinion. I think the only other thing that was close was 1001 Spikes, but I felt like this is definitely going to have more lasting appeal, I think, to me, over 1001 Spikes. There is just a lot of stuff that I really love about this game. It is, for anyone who doesn't know, it's kind of a retro, kind of love letter, I guess, to retro games. And I believe it was Yacht Club Games' first game, so this is their debut game. It's been receiving lots of good press from everyone, and rightfully so. It is very good all the way through. The only real flaws I can think of are that the game does have some unfair deaths, I suppose, near the end of the game, but other than that, the game is very polished, really kind of amazingly so. And it is, again, like I said, just an incredible blast to play all the way through. Basically, we play as Shovel Knight, and we are going through a story. It's kind of your somewhat typical save the princess kind of story. And you know, I've heard some people say that maybe the game is not the most original idea, and in my opinion it's not necessarily meant to be the most original idea. It's supposed to really show how much these developers just love, you know, retro games, kind of games of like the NES era, action platformers, things like that. And I think that they do a really good job of kind of paying homage to that. Like I said, you know, it really is just super polished in gameplay, but also the other aspects, the music, the soundtrack is absolutely fantastic. By the way, if you like the soundtrack as much as I do, it is available to download for free, which is pretty crazy. So, you can check out the Bandcamp page for that. And then, this is actually a bad place to walk into, because I just wanted to talk about the visuals briefly. But that is kind of the other thing that the game really has going for it, is the visuals just look absolutely fantastic. It's a really beautiful game, really nice pixel art, and a lot of really like varied areas that we get to see the art showed off in, which is also really nice to see. And the, I guess, last thing that really kind of draws me to the game is that there's just an immense amount of secrets, like you've seen me get a couple of already this video, and that is something that can keep me playing a game for much longer than I even like originally intended for. And this is a game that I've really kind of gone through and I have found most of the secrets at this point. And you know, I still feel like it's a game that I'll probably play again at some point. I would not be surprised for me to kind of keep playing this game in the coming months. And I honestly want to say that this has a very good chance of being one of my maybe top 3 or 4 games of the year. I really like it, and I think out of everything that's come out this year, this might be, in my opinion, the best game that we've gotten so far. And I know it's a little early to call that, but I wouldn't be surprised if I still kind of feel the same way by the end of the year. It's really just that good of an experience. So if you haven't picked up Shovel Knight yet, I would highly suggest you do so. I will throw the link in the description, but that pretty much covers my piece on it. If you want to see more, of course, I did also Let's Play the game, and the Let's Play is still going on. Oh, great place to end. Just me dying one hit to the spikes. That's all it takes sometimes. But yes, I can very easily recommend this. It is by far one of the best kind of retro games that I've played in a long time. So with that, though, we will wrap up another one of my Game of the Month videos. So as always, with these videos, do feel free to share in the comments what your personal Game of the Month was, and yeah, tell me a little bit of why if you'd like to as well. But with that, I think we are going to call it to an end. So as always, feel free to leave comments, whether they pertain to Game of the Month stuff or not. And of course, if you want to see more videos from me, feel free to subscribe. I don't just do Game of the Month videos, I also do tons of Let's Plays and other things throughout the week. And then lastly, if you liked this video, then please do consider clicking the like button. But with that, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.